Hey guys, it's Brett here and welcome back to another video. Now in today's video we're going to be doing something slightly different, purely because, well, there's been a bit of a disaster on my modifications. Obviously you guys are really enjoying like the wrapping videos and the modifications and all that, but yeah, I've ordered 3 different mods and all 3 have taken over a month to come. Now obviously there's a bit of a crisis going on in the world at the minute, so it is going to be delayed, but a month is quite a long time. But yeah, they should be here in the next few days. One has actually arrived today, and the next few should be here very soon. So in the meantime, we're going to do a video that I've always wanted to do, and I kind of have done before, and also I don't want to do because of the amount of hate I'm about to get. So the video I'm on about is detailing my BMW. Now I'm just going to put this out there now. I'm not a detailer at all. I do it for friends and family as a bit of fun. Yeah, I'm going to detail my car, or not detail it, that's probably the wrong word, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a good clean, and I thought I'd just take you guys along for the journey, purely because I have no content to record at the minute. I have got 4 video ideas, but one of them does require the mods. So for now we're just going to go ahead and clean my car, and it's going to be a very chilled video. By all means, I'm not a detailer, this is not going to be professional, but what I do want you to do is, if you do detailing yourself, like a few of my friends and that do detailing, I'd love you to comment some products down below, or even techniques and tips that I could use in the future when doing my cars, and maybe I could do an updated video 6 months down the line and doing a proper big job. I am actually at my girlfriend's at the minute, so I haven't got all of my stuff, but I have got the majority of the stuff, like the snow phone, the shampoo and that kind of thing. But at home I have a little bit more that I can do the proper like detailing stuff. But yeah, most of it I have got with me. Another thing I must just mention down there, as you can see, currently the door trims, so that one and that one, they are currently off at the moment. Now obviously the last video I did wrap them. Now I made that video over about a month ago now, and since then I've had a bit of an idea, but that is coming very soon, so look forward to that. But all I'm going to say is it includes carbon. That's all I'm going to say. Carbon fibre, that is all I'm going to say. Without further ado, let's go have a chilled video, and I'm going to talk you guys through what I do, and it's just going to be a community thing. I want to hear what you guys do and give me any tips and tricks, and that'd be greatly appreciated. And also one thing I must just mention, this car is actually going to go get machine polished very soon, hopefully. It won't be too long until it does go get machine polished, but yeah, it's going to go get machine polished by a company called Platinum Detailing. They're based quite far away, but I'm going to go to them to get it done, just because I've seen a guy called Luke. And if you want to go check out Luke's channel as well, I forgot to mention, Luke, basically there's a guy called Luke, he lives about an hour away from me, and he has an M135i in like a Nardo grey. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I watch his videos, and he's just hit 20k, so big shout out to him. I'll leave links in the description. But yeah, it's going to get machine polished, as I said. So I'm not too worried about swirls and stuff like that, but I mean, I do the free bucket method and everything like that. But anyway, I'll show you that in a minute. But yeah, I think that is pretty much it. Let's go outside and discuss what products I'm going to be using and kind of steps I take. First of all, I always start off with the interior. Now for the actual interior wipe, I've got the Yum interior. Obviously that is built for the interior, so it can go on all surfaces, and you just use a microfiber cloth and wipe all the dust and grime off. Obviously I've got my Hoover attachments for like the carpets and like the tight nooks and crannies and stuff like that. I got the Yum interior, fuck's sake, I'm such a dickhead. I got the Yum deodorizer for like the air freshener kind of smell. It smells like lemon zest, and you spray it on your like seats and carpet, and it lasts quite a long time. And to be honest, I always use this on this car, so it just permanently smells like it now. I also use the Yum glass. Now this is not sponsored by Yum cars at all, but I do use their stuff because they did send me out a package a while ago, and I'm just using up the stuff now. But I've also got a Meguiar's Perfect Clarity glass cleaner just in case I run out. And I've also got gloves because it makes me look more important. And also, as you guys might know, I do have red leather seats, so I do have a leather cleaner. Now I'm not going to use this in this video because I have not long used this, and this is the first leather cleaner I've ever used. so I can't really recommend it because I've never tried the others, but it worked and it does get rid of the shine and make it look clean, and it does protect it, so that's what matters. As you can see in here, the interior isn't actually that bad now. The lighting is awful, I must just say. It is so bright and then so dark in areas that I don't know if you can see in there, but it's seriously not that bad. It just needs a little wipe over and stuff like that. But yeah, what we'll do first, what I always do first is I do a quick hoover, and then what I'll do then is I'll do a wipe down and then I'll do the glass. Now my car never ever really needs a big job, purely because I just keep it up all the time. I probably detail, or I probably clean this car probably once every week or so, so it's actually in decent condition, but I do like it looking perfect, purely because, you know, it's a semi-nice car and I want to look after it. But yeah, we'll get on with the hoovering first, and then once we've done the hoovering, we'll get on with the other bits of the interior, like the spraying and stuff like that. So now what I like to do is go along with a hoover and a detailing brush. So basically, I forgot to show this at the start, but I do have some detailing brushes, and some interior ones and exterior ones, and also some wheel brushes and stuff like that. But I'll show you that in a second when I do that process. But basically, the next process I normally do is just go along with a brush and a hoover and just basically hoover up all the dust before we go along and wipe it all down with a cloth. So there we go, guys. You probably can't even tell on camera like what the difference is, but it's looking much cleaner. As you can see, it's on there. It's looking much cleaner. All we got to do now is do the interior glass and also just give it a wipe down with the interior spray, and then we'll do the deodorizer last as well. God, it is a proper hot day today. I really shouldn't be washing a car today, but it doesn't matter. It's the only time I've got to do it, so I'm going to do it. As long as I'll be quick, it'll be fine. But anyway, the interior, the Yum interior has now been sprayed and all wiped down. The interior is looking really good. It just needs a good glass clean now and a deodorizer. But just a bit of a shout out to Yum Cars. If you do want to use, if you do want to pick up some of this Yum Cars detailing stuff, there's actually going to be a link in the description and also a code you can use at checkout. Because I do believe I've got a discount code with them, but I'll have to find that one out for you guys because I'm not entirely sure what it is. I really wish I could be giving you more tips, but to be honest, I don't really know many tips I can share, and I've never really done a detailing video before, so I'm kind of new to this. But definitely comment down below any tips and tricks, or also products that you think I should use, because I'm definitely willing to try anything out. And also, if there's any companies out there that want me to try their detailing stuff, let me know. There's a business email in the description down below. So there we have it. That is pretty much it. Now it's just a case of putting some Yum deodorizer down on the carpets. So I put it on the floor. I have got leather seats, so I don't really put it on there because I feel like it would leave a mark. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm not going to risk it. But yeah, just spray all the carpets. I do also spray the boot, which is probably a little bit stupid, but I'd rather spray the whole entire car just so it does smell really, really good. So guys, I really apologise about the lighting, but as you can see, the interior is now complete. Hopefully you can actually see it a little bit. I'll come back out just so you can see it there. But yeah, the interior is now all complete. As you can see, it looks pretty much immaculate. Obviously the boot, literally immaculate in there. And then in here, I could have done a better job in there. I normally do clean the pedals, but I'm going to get some mods on those soon, so I didn't think it's very worth it. I didn't think it was worth it at all. So there we go, guys, that is the interior complete. Now let's get on to the outside and start all the pre-washing, and then I'm going to do the more exciting bit, because let's be honest, the outside is what everyone else sees and it's more exciting to do. So for the outside products, I am going to use 3 buckets. One is the wheels, one is the wash, and one is the rinse bucket. All got grit guards in there, as you can see. I've also got 2 wheel brushes, so they'll go into the wheel bucket like that. And also I've got one of these to go in there as well. For the shampoo, I'm using the Auto Glim Pure shampoo. Now this is the only proper one I've ever used. I do want to try some others because this doesn't seem to foam up very well. I mean it does, but it doesn't feel very soft. So I definitely want to try something else. I'm using the Polar Blast from Auto Glim. At the minute I'm just trying Auto Glim products and some, just basically all the products I've got at the minute are all products that you can buy, and you can buy in Halfords in the UK. I definitely want to look into getting Built Hamber stuff because apparently that is the bee's knees. For like a pre-wash, we're going to be putting on the Citrus Power Bug and Grime Remover, and that is to basically get rid of all like the dirt, poo and all the flies at the front. I've also got the Meguiar's All-Wheel Cleaner. Now this is really good stuff, and it comes in like a 790mm, I think it's like a nearly 800ml bottle, which is really good. I got my Snow Foam Cannon, which is just a Amazon special one, but it cost me about £20, and it does foam up lovely, a lot better than the Karcher built-in one. And then finally we'll finish it off with the Meguiar's Ceramic Wax. Now I've put a base coat on my car already, so it should have a wax coat already, and I do believe this and this is pH neutral anyway, so it won't rip any wax off. This might actually, so I don't know if I'm going to use that. This will basically just, we'll put another coat of the ceramic wax on there just to maintain it and make it look really good, and also protect it and make the water bead. And then to finishing it off, we'll use the Endurance and Meguiar's Tyre Gel. And now this is this stuff lasts literally forever, but I normally use an applicator like pad that they supply, but I got it a little bit wrecked, so I'm going to try and see if I can find a paintbrush and put it on with that today, because apparently that's going to work as well. And then I've got the Ultimate Black Restorer. Now this I probably won't be using today because I've already used that recently, but if I need to use it I will use it, and it's there just in case. And I've got a bag full of drying cloths and microfiber cloths. I think that is pretty much it. Obviously I have got more stuff at home. I've got a fair bit more at home to be fair, but I am currently at Mia's because obviously the lockdown, so I'm staying at hers for a few weeks. But yes, let's go ahead and fill up the buckets, get a pre-wash on it, and then get the Snow Foam pre-wash as well. But yeah, this should be good. So yeah, as I said, it's pretty much just a maintenance wash, but yeah, let's get on with it. So first of all, we're going to do the wheels. So I have a wheel brush in here. I also have like a barrel brush, and also have a little detailing brush here just to get in around the nuts. But yeah, let's get on with all four wheels, and then we will do the whole car then after that. With the wheels, I always do it twice, just because obviously they're the dirtiest part. And the first time I spray it on, agitate it. The second time I agitate it a little bit more, and also do the wheel arches as well. I do actually want to take off my wheels and do like a full proper like detail of each wheel arch, but I'm sure I'll do that later down the line. Probably when I do some brake work or stuff like that, I'll probably do it. But yeah, so far so good. I know this is gonna be a really long video, but some people are actually asking me about how my brake calipers are getting on, whether or not the paint's chipped or anything like that. But obviously it's got brake cleaner at the moment, but as you can tell in a minute or at the end, you'll see that they're literally absolutely fine. And also these wraps, even with a pressure washer, they do not come off. See how the second time it's much cleaner, much cleaner. Cool, so there we have it. That is the wheels all done. So now it's on to the pre-wash. Now this is always something I'm a little bit unsure of, because I don't know whether or not to put the pre-wash on first, then jet wash it. But then some people jet wash it first, then put a pre-wash on, like a grime remover or something like that. But the thing is, we're doing it like that, you're probably going to water down the actual solution. So I'm a bit stuck, but I think because it's hot, I'll probably jet wash it all off, and then I'll then put all the bug and grime remover on after. Cool, there we go. That is all the pre-wash done. As you can tell, all the bugs and flies have now gone, and also the bird poo up here is now gone. So now it's a case of doing the proper pre-wash, which is the Polar Blast Snow Foam. Now I've got about 100 ml in there to about 500 water. So yeah, I'll give it a little shake and then we'll go ahead and put the stuff on. This is the fun stuff. So look at that, that is the snow foam on, and this has like a really nice cling time, but as you can tell it's still not too clingy, so it doesn't actually it doesn't just stay on there, it does run everything off, which is quite nice, and also it's quite thick, to be honest. But yeah, I'll leave that a couple minutes, but a lot less time than I would if it was a cool day. And then what I'll do is I'll spray that off, I do one more, and then what I do is on the second snow foam I then agitate everything before actually doing the contact wash. Cool, so there we have it. That is the pre-wash, so the non-contact wash, and as you can tell it's literally about 90% clean. There's just a few bits at the bottom that need doing, but other than that you could probably just like dry that off and probably get away with it, but I'm going to definitely do the contact wash just to make it look pretty darn good. But yes, contact wash, and then we'll put some ceramic wax on it, spray it off and then dry it, and then we'll go on to the small little detailing parts. But yeah, looking good so far. So there we have it, that is the contact wash done. So now it's just a case of, well, I've rinsed it off and everything, so now it's literally just a case of spraying the ceramic wax all over the car and then spraying it off. And the actual, apparently when you spray it off, because obviously I've done the base coat anyway and just dried it, this just sprays off and basically just helps protect the original coat that I've put on. So you only need to put a little bit on. So that is it pretty much dry. Obviously I will go do another quick dry in a second, especially at the bottom. But what I do like to do is while I'm drying it is I wrap one cloth around each mirror, because that is where on this car it drops down, as you can see. I don't know if you can see that, but it drops loads of like water down, so I always wrap it in a towel so it can keep soaking it all up. So as you can see guys, it is coming along nicely. Now one last tip I do want to tell you guys about is what I like to do is spray a little bit of glass cleaner onto my cloth and then wipe the blade, because you'll be very surprised how much dirt is on there. So I've done all the door shuts, as you can see in here. As you can see, all the door shuts are nice and clean now. There's a few marks obviously from previous owners, but other than that it's pretty good. I have just come across this now. I don't know if you've got a BMW at home, but these seem to go like white. As you can see, this one's a little bit worse. But last time I tried to do this car, I actually put some black stuff on this, so this ultimate black. But I didn't really have a brush or anything to do it with. So what I am going to do is I'm going to try and use this brush here and actually brush it on, because last time before I did this in black, this was like pretty much like blue, like proper not very nice. So I'm going to try to do it this one and just brush it on and see what it looks like. So there we have it, that is the black all applied. Now what I am going to do is I'm just going to leave it say 10 or 20 minutes or so and then wipe off the residue, and that should be pretty much black. So guys, there we have it, that is my car completely clean. Now I did actually end up doing a bit of tyre dressing on there, but I didn't have the right tool, so I just did it quickly. But as you can tell, oh typical, there's always flies that jump on the car. There you go. Oh, there you go. But yeah, as you can tell, I'm hoping this looks clean on camera, and I do apologise about the wind, but it honestly looks so clean. I don't know if you can tell by looking down there. It just, honestly, it's proper nice job. And also, because I like decontaminated it recently, it's really smooth to the touch. And this is what the interior is looking like. I have actually sat in it and moved it forward and moved it back, so there's a little bit of marks in there from that. But yeah, it also smells really good as well, because obviously the deodorizer. But yeah, there we go. What do you think? I'll give you a quick walk around. As you can tell, it does look very nice, and obviously it's been ceramic waxed as well, ceramic coated. You obviously got the boot there, which looks really nice. Another look in this side. So there we have it, guys. I'm going to leave you here with a few clips of this car now it's all been clean. I'm going to get the gimbal out and try to do some cool montages. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please leave a like rating and also subscribe and comment. And also, the main thing I want to take out of this is comment down below any products and techniques you have for me, and I'll do an updated one in the future. But yeah, I shall catch you guys in another video.